It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a bottle of berQuell Lieblings Imperial Lager coming in at 5.6% ABV and 40 IBUs. There's a look at the label. German craft beer then. There's the bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. I've liked all of the beers that I've reviewed from berQuell. I just think they're doing some really cool stuff. The scene is amazing in Germany at the moment, the craft beer scene. There's new breweries popping up all the time, and there's some of the traditional brewers who are kind of getting themselves into craft beer, which is good. They do that, have the Reinheitsgebot, which is the German purity law, restricting what they can do because they use just 4 ingredients: hops, water, yeast and malt. That's the 4th one. So they're limited to what they can do by that law, but they're still doing marvellous things. They're still doing marvellous things. 4-finger, slightly off-white, had good levels of carbonation rolling up the glass. It's a slightly hazy beer. You can see that there in the camera. Let's get the aroma. Slight lemon aroma coming through. It's a little bit tart. I guess some of that lager malt in the aroma. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, and as lagers go, that is really, really tasty. Full of juicy hops on the back end. Being a lager, it's just so refreshing, just so drinkable and lovely. I've cooled this down slightly. Super refreshing, lovely carbonation pushing the beer on the inside of the mouth. Oh, pints and pints of this. The hops on the back end. Nice hoppy lager. Crisp is the word. Crisp. And sorry to use a traditional word as crisp, because some of the large craft beer producers in the world, some of the big breweries, they use the word crisp on their lagers. But this really is a crisp, refreshing, hoppy lager. I like the bitterness right on the back end. I like the lemon and orange flavours that are coming through on the palate. There's a little bit of that German yeast coming through as well, probably a lager, a strain of lager yeast. And it's giving it a slight peppery, spicy, clovey. A very slight banana, a very slight clove flavour. Absolutely tremendous beer then, really good. It's bottle conditioned, so we're going to throw that last bit of beer in, throw it into the glass. If you want to know what a bottle conditioned beer is, it's, yeah, you can see that. You'll see the little bits and pieces floating around in the glass. That is yeast. The brewer will add a little bit of yeast to each bottle, and it will second ferment in the bottle. That means it'll kind of carbonate naturally. And it turns the rest of them sugars into a bit of alcohol. It just kind of finishes off the beer, the brewing process in the bottle. Great stuff. one of the best hoppy lagers that I've reviewed on the channel, most definitely. It's got all of the... It's like the German brewers out there are putting their efforts now from... Because they've been brewing for hundreds and hundreds of years, some of these breweries. They've got fantastic kind of recipe books and brewers books that go right back. And they're grabbing all of that history, all of that tradition, all of that knowledge, and they're turning it into 21st century beer. And I think it's great. I really do think it's great. This is a fabulous beer. I'm going to rate it. It's all in German, so there's not much I can read here. The hops are Arena Mosaic. The malt is Pilsner and Munich and Cara Dunkel. Yeah, it's... This is the last beer I've reviewed from berQuell, this Imperial Lager. They've informed me just today on social media that they produced another batch of different beers. So when they're bottled, there'll be a chance that they send me some over to review. I look forward to them, and look forward, if you're watching this right now, this video, 2018 is a possibility we're going to be doing a collaboration with berQuell in Germany, so look out for that one. If you're watching this in the future, if you're watching this in 2019, 2020, whatever year you're watching this, maybe just put into YouTube berQuell Simon Martin collaboration, and you might be able to find a brewing video if you're watching this in the future. So rating for this beer then, I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.